Hello everyone, and welcome back to Software Inc. My name is Steven Marketeros, and it's been a little while since I've recorded an episode of this. Now, as you guys might have noticed, the previous episode came out a few days prior to this one. However, that one was actually recorded a couple months ago, so my in-depth understanding of what's going on here at this company right this second is going to be a little fuzzier than it would normally be, because typically, we'd do this in some sort of batch recording type method. But yeah, when you got months spacing out your episodes, isn't really easy to keep track of exactly what's going on here. So I guess it's going to be a little bit as much of a new introduction to you guys as it will be to me. And so yeah, we're back here with Dodge Them All. I think the name of our company, if I can figure out where that is at. Yeah, stocks right there. The name of our company is Dodge Them All, worth $9.3 million apparently. Actually, no, that's just our own investment in ourselves that we've made right there. We could technically purchase the rest of our company, and then we wouldn't have all those competitors trying to buy us out. However, we're just gonna stick a little bit ways away from that. Our finances right now are looking absolutely incredible because we have this massive amount of income for a not huge amount of expenditures. We only pay about $100,000 to $120,000 in salaries month over month, and we make about $1 million from many of our deals, which basically consists of hosting and printing jobs, which can pretty much be done independently. We don't have to have people sitting around, having this stuff be done while we're actually making money off of it. We don't have to have anyone upstairs in the office. It's all just done by a bunch of couriers who pop in and out all day long. Another interesting thing that I will note about this game is I am unaware of any updates that have occurred since the last time I've played this game. So things get a little bit wacky. I can't account for any of that. I don't know if the save games are supposed to break or not. We're just gonna live with whatever happens. We're gonna push right through, and we are going to maintain our goal of attempting to buy out and become the most valuable company that there is. And so, if I can figure out how to get to that list right there, and we sort by worth from top, we are attempting to beat Fist Inc. That is currently worth $324 million, with only 10 products. What do they must make, like an operating system or something? Products it is. Yep, they're the developers of the INT system. So we're probably going to take over the operating system market before we can actually succeed in those efforts. Because right now, we do appear to be working on DTA Edit Boss. And so wouldn't want to hold this game back. Let's get the clock moving. Let's take a look at some of the new build mode stuff too. I know that immediately takes us back out, but it does appear that not a lot has changed. Is there like an all? I don't think there's actually an all category I can select, but yeah, elevators, fences. That's all pretty much darn the same. What's that? A hollow computer unlocked in 2020. That is definitely new. Cubicle walls have still been here. Big server racks have existed. The product printers are definitely new. Okay, so what we have is a bunch of small product printers, but they make bigger ones. Oh man, this might have been a good thing to wait for. Now they make gigantic printers to fit all of our printing needs. Oh, I can already feel it. I think we're in the design stage right now, so I think I need to wait until we build our way up here. And then I can click on that button, because sometimes I like to wait a little bit too long, and we don't actually get to click on the thing, and then our actual project value decreases then, and that is not good. I also need to keep track of our inventory supply, and should probably take note of some of the contracts that we have. I don't know why. Whoa, geez, what just happened? So we just made $12 million from hosting. What the heck does our server look like? Oh my gosh, $12 million from hosting. What is that all about? Oh, there we go, servers. Okay, so super server, 53% load. Digital distribution, I think. Someone must have just launched a gigantic new product. Because that is a little bit on the sketch site. Let's see if there's a release date. Let's sort by newest. What just came out? I don't know. Maybe it was that new first-person shooter? Yeah, quite possibly. That just came out in December. I don't know. Whatever it was, we just made a absolute crap ton of money through hosting somehow. I have no idea where that $11 million just came from right there. Maybe they rebalanced the game a little bit, and now hosting deals are worth a lot more, but not 100% sure, because we just humongously increased the amount of money that we have. Oh, yep, we needed to get into developing that. Hopefully a little bit of hype will start building up around that, as we try to claim the, what is this, a 2D editor market space ahead of us. We're going to get into that. We're going to penetrate the market, this full capacity, and we are just absolutely going to dominate it. And holy crap, we are making just boatloads of cash. $26 million worth of cash from that hosting deal. Holy crap. How is our server holding up? All right, it's getting worse. The digital distribution amount is going up increasingly. If it doesn't, if we're not able to maintain that, then we are definitely going to have to install some more servers there. But yeah, now we have reached $100 million right now, so that's a little bit on the crazy side. They really want me to start marketing this thing, but I don't actually think we need to do that. But I guess we'll start putting together a little bit of a press release right now. So. Yeah, we could hype it. It seems really early, 2 years ahead of time to actually be doing that. So I'm just gonna let that red light blink there for the time being. Finance chart, yep, looks a little bit crazy because as soon as I come back to the game, suddenly our deals are worth a lot more money. I don't understand the concept behind that, but we're very quickly becoming worth the most valuable company on the face of the planet. Our size is absolutely ballooning right now. I don't understand what it is that I've done that has made this so incredibly popular. Can I super server for this? Yeah, let's get some reviews on this right now. We'll outsource this, and we'll see. So they said it was pretty bad. It's no surprise to me. I'm sure it's pretty bad. DTA Edit Boss is really, it's just a little bit, it's like an update, kind of like how City Skylines releases a bunch of new DLC every so often, but the DLC is rather unexciting. This is what DTA Edit Boss is, in essence, right there. It's not really anything gigantic. It's just a little bitty software thing right there that we have going on. I'm worried that the game is going by too fast for me to actually comprehend what's happening right now. There's just so many things that are happening. We're slowly just moving our way up gigantically as we pull in this massive amount of cash, just skyrocketing to levels we've never seen before. I think they've definitely changed something about this game because it's gotten so easy now. Yeah, we're now doing that one print job. Let's take a look at distribution. So it says that we're not actually going to be able to meet our goal by November, considering November is coming up here quite soon. So let's slow down the game a little bit, go into our purchase thing, and see if we can get ourselves some of them new printers that we were looking at. Yeah, so we can get a medium product printer. It costs more per copy to print. However, we can get more copies out the door then. So, yeah, and technically the durability should be thing, but I think we have a full-time IT guy now too. So, actually, what I think we're going to do is we're just going to expand on and add another printer bay to the building, because I don't see there's any point in removing what we currently have. So we're just gonna add a new print bay. We've got ourselves a little bit of a new print bay going on here. We got some of these medium product printers. Hopefully that should have expanded our distribution capacity. Yeah, it has a little bit, but apparently we're still not going to be able to meet the deal. I'm not sure. Can we just? I'm not sure. I mean, should we still try to undertake it? Is it possible for us to complete this? I have absolutely no idea. November, October. November is like what, next month? Yeah, actually, there's no way we're going to be able to complete that one. Let's see if we can get out of that deal. Can we get out of that? Please tell me we can get out of this deal. I don't actually know what the... Oh, there we go. Cancel. Let's cancel that. Okay. Hopefully we've gotten ourselves out of that with no exceptional loss, and we can make a little bit of money from that still. But, yeah. Let's take an easier print job, so to speak. Sell something like that for December will be really easy for us to do. And that'll get us a little bit of something. Let's take a look at our servers, make sure those are doing A-okay. They are back down to 30% load, which is absolutely fine. Yeah, okay, so with this gigantic $188 million of wealth that we've just found, there's a couple things that we could do. One of them is to massively increase the size of the facility of which my employees are working at. Make a gigantic office, all that good stuff, build some gigantic new programs, maybe a new operating system or something like that, and make our massive fortune that way. Or what we can do is we can take the cheat method, and that is to take our $188 million and buy all of the other companies, so we are the megalodon amongst the rest. We will own everyone else, and when they make money, we make money, and when they go under, we just sell them all off and, no loss to us. And eventually we'll own the entire industry and basically have a monopoly, which is why it's kind of illegal to do what we're doing. However, I think that this nice horizontal integration that we can do here is going to work out really well for us in this theoretical game. So, yeah, let's take a look at some of the smaller companies. Nice amounts of money there owned by stuff like Fist Inc., who's been taken up and eating a lot of the smaller companies. But stuff like Fringe Spin, I mean, they must have a bunch of cash. Look at their actually fighting in the same field with a bunch of 2D editors right there. I don't actually know if I technically want to buy those guys. These guys, 29, they haven't actually... Oh, were those patents I was looking at, actually? Do they own the patents for that? Because if they own patents, I want to buy that company for sure. What was that, Fringe Spin? Yo, they own patents on that technology. All right, so we definitely are going to buy them, because if they have patents on stuff like that, we want that. So, yeah, we are now basically just spending a gigantic sum of cash virtually buying everything about that company there. So, its value is only going up 158,000%, and we basically own the rest of it. But I am fairly confident that it is going to be a highly successful company. All right, let's actually go down here. And just in case these guys actually go anywhere, we'll just we'll buy basically all of those companies too. Acquire some nice new stuff. Yep, those guys will probably do something too. So when they get really big, basically we'll own them, and we've given them a little bit of a cash stipend. So yeah, technically our wealth hasn't gone down because we own just an absolute gigantic mess of assets beneath us now. But I think we are in the running for a gigantic, awesome deal. Alrighty. So yeah, basically we're just making our way to finishing DTA at a boss, building up a little bit more cash. Hopefully our deals will yield us a little bit more and we won't go under. Apparently, like, all my employees want raises now, so we'll just accept all of those. Yep, that's not a huge thing. I'm apparently heading for bankruptcy because I just invested a massive amount of cash, but I don't believe that. $176 million in investments really isn't a lot when you have billions and billions of dollars, so... Not saying that we have that much money, but, one day we're going to be a super ultra-rich company, and we're basically going to have that at our capacity to do. We need employees hungry. Come on, we work at, like, a Fortune 500 company right now. Come on, guys. I don't have a chef station or anything. What I really need to do is get around to, really making this place much better than it really is. I think my assets are actually decreasing in value right now. And I'm sure they'll figure it out in the end. We basically own the patents to a bunch of crap now, so... I think that's great. Basically, we just made an absolute fortune in deals, and we invested most of our money. However, I think that was an absolutely great use of what we've been doing, and I hope that our own company goes incredibly far because of that. But I think that's where I'm going to leave us today. Next episode, what we're going to do, we're going to release DTA at a boss. We are going to hopefully manage more money, take more deals, and be super successful, and we are not going to settle until we are worth more money than Fist Inc. So, my name is Steven Marcateros. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, because we'd love to see those comments down there from you guys telling us what that we should be doing next. And I hope that you guys are enjoying the direction that we are taking the channel in. Otherwise, you are always free to complain, you know where, because we love your complaints just as much as your regular comments. So yeah, it's been great seeing you guys, and if not, I will see you guys next time.